It all began with a single, sickening piece of paper stuck to my car. Your wife doesn't always leave work on time. Ask Javi. That anonymous note shattered the peace of my ordinary Tuesday evening. Immediately, I became a man drowning in suspicion. Clara, my wife, had her excuses, late meetings, restructured schedules. But suddenly, the mention of Javi, the bald guy, felt like a cold stone in my gut. This was a deliberate warning. I spent 3 days pretending, forcing a smile while watching her every move, the casual way she asked about dinner, the terrifying normalcy of her deception. On Friday, I had to see for myself. I followed her to her office and watched from across the street as she emerged, not alone, but laughing that genuine, unforced laugh with the bald guy, a spark I hadn't seen directed at me in years. That was the moment the reality hit. The problem wasn't the affair, it was the calculated, elaborate lie she had built around me. I decided on a course of action that was cold and precise. I bought a GPS tracker, slipped it onto her car that Saturday morning, and waited. The blue didn't lead to a friend's house or the mall. It drove straight to a cheap roadside hotel in an industrial park. I sat in my car, watching Javier walk right in. It wasn't rage, but a chilling certainty. My marriage was dead. I drove home and waited for her. She came in at 9:10 p.m., composed, with a fresh alibi about her cousin. We ate dinner, and the sheer performance of her deceit made me feel sick. The next morning, I confronted her, laying out the evidence, the fake schedules, the bald guy, the hotel, the GPS. Her composure cracked instantly, melting into angry denial, then frantic excuses, and finally, a choked, ugly cry. She begged for forgiveness and claimed she still loved me, but I refused to listen. I'm here to decide what to do with you, I told her. The time for conversation was over. That week, I became a ghost in my own home. I slept beside her but never touched her, letting silence become her punishment. I met with a lawyer, detailing the evidence, GPS logs, the hotel receipt I'd found, the anonymous note. I needed protection and finality. I was engineering a consequence. The final confrontation took place days later at Pablo's apartment. I handed her the divorce papers. She was shocked, offering last-ditch pleas. She'd quit her job, leave Javier, start over. It's too late, I told her. It's about the respect you broke. She left that night, quiet and defeated. On Sunday, we had our true final conversation in our living room. I told her the process was irreversible. You have until Friday to find a place and get your things. I'm staying. It's my house. She tried to appeal to my emotions, insisting her love was real. I told her that kind of love built on lies was useless. This isn't revenge. It's cleaning. I'm taking the trash out of the house. She moved out that Friday, leaving behind an apartment that felt heavy with memory, but finally, mine. In the weeks that followed, I focused on myself, finding peace in serene clarity. She made her choices, I delivered the consequence, and now we both lived with that truth. I learned that you can't blindly trust anyone, and a relationship needs a clean present, not just a past. I closed that chapter, firmly, finally becoming a part of my own life. If she truly felt she was losing me to distance and loneliness, was her final, calculated choice to commit a physical betrayal the only way she knew how to force a desperate confrontation? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about this story.